Locó, a football journey through passion and persistence. Beginning of Locó's career. Locó, born Carlos Alberto González on August 19, 1980, in the bustling city of São Paulo, Brazil, began his football journey in one of the most football-obsessed countries in the world. From an early age, he demonstrated a natural affinity for the game, which was encouraged by his family. Growing up in São Paulo's working-class neighborhoods, football was more than just a pastime, it was a way of life. Locó's football career began at a young age, and he joined the youth academy of the São Paulo FC, one of Brazil's most prestigious clubs, at just 13 years old. During his time in the academy, Locó displayed his undeniable talent, and it wasn't long before he earned recognition for his outstanding technical ability and powerful presence on the field. His early years were spent developing his skills as a forward, which set the stage for what would become a successful professional career. Career peak and breakthrough. Locó's breakthrough into professional football came in the early 2000s when he made his debut for São Paulo FC in 2000. His rise from the youth team to the first team was meteoric, and by the time he was 20, Locó had already proven himself to be a valuable asset to the senior squad. His style of play, characterized by sharp movement, precise finishing, and a high footballing IQ, quickly earned him a place in the starting lineup. In the early stages of his professional career, Locó helped São Paulo FC achieve consistent success in both domestic and international competitions. His performances in the Campeonato Paulista and Brazilian Serie A were vital to the club's successes, and he quickly earned a reputation as one of Brazil's top young forwards. His ability to score crucial goals in important matches stood out, making him one of the team's key players. In 2004, Locó reached the peak of his career when he played a crucial role in São Paulo's victory in the Copa Libertadores, the most prestigious club competition in South American football. His performances during this campaign, including key goals and assists, solidified his status as one of the most promising talents in Brazilian football. This victory earned him the attention of some of the biggest clubs in Europe, which marked the beginning of his transition to international football. Main achievements and international career. Locó's reputation as a goal-scoring forward took him to the European football scene. In 2005, he secured a transfer to Real Madrid, one of the top clubs in Spain and Europe. His arrival at Madrid was met with great anticipation, as many saw him as the next big talent in European football. However, his time at Real Madrid was not as fruitful as many had hoped. Despite showing glimpses of his potential, Locó struggled to adapt to the competitive nature of European football and, after just a couple of seasons, he moved on to pursue new challenges. His next major move saw him signing with FC Porto in 2007, where he enjoyed more success and recognition. At Porto, Locó became a regular starter, known for his goal-scoring abilities and his contribution to the team's attacking play. His performances in the Primeira Liga and UEFA Champions League helped Porto maintain their dominance in Portuguese football. In his time at the club, Locó won 2 Primeira Liga titles and several domestic cups, further solidifying his legacy in European football. Locó's time in Porto also marked a high point in his career, as he earned his first call-up to the Brazilian national team in 2008. While his international appearances were limited, representing Brazil at the highest level was a significant achievement for the forward, validating his status as one of the most talented Brazilian footballers of his generation. His time in Portugal cemented his place as one of the top Brazilian forwards in Europe during the late 2000s and early 2010s. Last years of Locó's football career. As Locó entered his 30s, his career began to shift toward the latter stages. In 2011, after several successful seasons with FC Porto, he returned to Brazil to play for Fluminense FC, where he sought to end his career in a familiar environment. His final years in Brazil were spent playing in domestic leagues, and although he wasn't quite as influential as in his prime, his leadership and experience proved invaluable to his teams. Locó's time in Brazil allowed him to give back to the sport and share his knowledge with younger players, contributing to the development of the next generation of Brazilian footballers. Locó's final professional contract was signed in 2014 with Santos FC, a club that has seen some of the greatest players in Brazilian football history. By this time, Locó's role had changed from being the primary goal scorer to more of a mentor and experienced contributor. His ability to provide assists and work within the team's offensive system was still valuable, and his leadership on and off the pitch was admired by younger players. In 2015, after a successful career spanning multiple countries, Locó officially announced his retirement from football at the age of 35.